Okay, on this problem, they're saying for a 4-unit class like statistics, students should spend an average of 12 hours studying. A survey was done on 22 students. Distribution of total hours studied per week is bell-shaped, mean of 14, standard deviation 3.4. Use the empirical rule to answer the following: 68%, 95, 99.7. What do they mean, empirical rule? Let me underline that. Well, if you go to the notes, here's the exam one notes. Oops. Sorry, don't know what just happened there. Wow. Okay, there we go. Exam one notes. So here they are, the exam one notes, empirical rule for normal distribution. Number 17 on the exam one notes. 68%, there's those three percentages. Mean, so notice it's mean minus 1 standard deviation to mean plus 1 standard. And the first one is, so that means, let's go back here. It's going to be mean minus 1 times the standard deviation, and this blank will be mean plus 1 times the standard deviation. What do we mean by all that? Well, the mean is right here. Mean is 14, so that'll be, oops, didn't do that so well. 14, here's the standard deviation, minus 1 times 3.4. So literally just type that on your calculator, hit the buttons on your calculator, and you'll get, I think it's 10.6. Right? Yeah, 10.6, right? And then this is the mean, again, 14 plus 1 times the standard deviation, which is 3.4, and that'll come out 17.4. Where am I getting that? Right here, right? Mean minus 1 standard deviation, mean plus 1 standard deviation, 68% of all the data. Then next one, 95%, mean minus 2 times standard deviation to mean plus 2 times the standard deviation. So let's come back up here. This will be mean minus 2 times standard deviation to mean plus 2 times standard deviation. So what numbers go there? So that's going to be, again, the mean is 14. It's up here. Minus 2 times the standard deviation, which is right here, 3.4. Just hit the buttons on your calculator. This one will be 14 plus 2 times 3.4. Hit the buttons on your calculator. Be 7.2. And let's see, 20.8. And then the last one, 99.7, says right here, 99.7, mean minus 3 to mean plus 3 times standard deviation. So we'll do that. So we'll go mean minus 3. It's a funny looking 3 times standard deviation to mean plus 3 times standard deviation. The mean again is 14 minus 3 times the standard deviation again is 3.4, and this will be 14 plus 3 times 3.4. So let me see. What's that going to be? 8, I think it's 3.8. Yeah. And this one will be 24.2. Yeah. And so that's just on your calculator. Those are, just hit the buttons on your calculator, and those are the numbers that come out. So there we go. Now, what is it? That's saying what's called the empirical rule. It means that that's how things normally spread out. 68% of the students, which is, most of the students, will be between, the mean is the average, the middle minus 1 standard jump to the mean plus 1 standard jump. And 95, almost all the students will be from the mean, the middle minus 2 jumps to the mean plus 2 jumps. And then almost everybody will be at the mean, take away 3 jumps, mean plus 3 jumps. It's how spread out things are. It's a bell-shaped distribution. It's saying if you have a bell, things are spread out in a bell, you'll get most within 1 standard and 2 and 3. And so there's how we calculate. There we go.